celebrating Pride Month on Wish TV. Brought to you by Buick and Indiana Funeral Care.
Barrier breaker is one way to describe an Indianapolis man making history and entrepreneurship.
No doubt about that. The new executive director of the Speakeasy downtown is the first openly gay black man to hold that position. News 8's Amisha Ramsey has more on the trailblazing TJ Wright.
The appointment of Wright marks a change in our city. As Wright put it, growing up seeing black gay men in leadership positions was rare. Now today he says he is grateful for the opportunity to hold the new title and invites others to reimagine the idea of black masculinity in business.
This year, TJ Wright became the first executive director for the Speakeasy in Broad Ripple.
I was astounded by the welcoming response.
It's a membership-based club founded in 2012. According to his website, it is the first collaborative workspace serving entrepreneurs in central Indiana. Wright says the acceptance of black gay men in leadership is a sign of progress.
We had members asking questions. They wanted to know, how can they get involved? What can they do? Who can they call for us? How can they help with fund development and fundraising? It's been an overwhelmingly positive response.
The journey wasn't easy.
I can count on one hand how many hostile work environments I have not been in. And for a while I internalized that. For a while I thought it was me. I thought I was not professional enough. I was not experienced enough. I was not innovative enough. And I learned that it was not me, but rather the structures and the infrastructure of institutions, of individuals and their perspectives and their biases, of individuals who were simply ignorant around the issues. I found that that was what was contributing.
Wright wants to push against the status quo and transform the Speakeasy.
We are absolutely a company that believes in equity, that believes in innovation, that believes that entrepreneurship is what's going to close the wealth gap and the access gap and the mobility gap, particularly for people of color, particularly for those who navigate intersections in their identity.
For years, Wright says he felt overlooked by society and had to find his voice while navigating life as black, male, and gay.
I looked at tables being built for black leaders and seeing no LGBTQ representation. I saw so many things that it just came to a place of, I'm done waiting for other people to tell my story and to tell the story of my community. I have every bit of confidence, every bit of tenacity, every bit of grit to do it for my community. And it felt, and in that moment, it felt like my ancestors were coming through and saying, you sure do. Now go out and do it.
Wright says together we can dismantle distorted stereotypes of LGBTQ+ in workspaces.
There are many identities that are just looking to be seen, and we are creating, actively building this place to be a place where everyone is seen, everyone belongs, and that takes having a leader who was once invisible themselves.
Wright is excited for the upcoming collaboration between Indiana Pride of Color and Indy Pride for the first time. The organizations are hosting a Juneteenth celebration brunch together to affirm, celebrate, and reconcile their queer and black identities. Reporting in the studio, Amisha Ramsey, Wish TV, WishTV.com, and follow us on Facebook.
Amisha, thank you. Wish TV is honored to be the official media sponsor of the 2022 Indy Pride Festival and Parade this Saturday. It's the first time in 3 years it will be an in-person event. That parade kicks off at 10 a.m. in downtown Indianapolis. Pride Festival begins at 11. We've made it really easy for you to find all the details on the events and parking and concerts. Just scan the QR code on your screen. It will take you to the full list at WishTV.com.